Welcome to a new episode of Adrenaline Rush, and I'm your host, Princella the Queenmaker. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Today, I'm going to be giving you 10 signs that you may be dating a manipulative man. Stay tuned. You know what? I keep my ears to the streets all the time. And what I'm hearing is that the dating pool got pee in it. Yeah, it's got pee and some other excrement in there. So that makes it really difficult for women specifically to navigate these murky waters and these treacherous waters. So to give them a little bit of clarity, I am going to give you 10 signs that you're dating a manipulative man. Starting at number 10, manipulative language. Twisting conversations, trying to confuse you, diverting attention from your feelings. All of this is manipulation, all right? And you want to avoid that, or at least take note so that you can see how often it happens. This will give you some idea of what you want to do in a relationship. Is this good for you or is it not? But I can tell you, someone who's manipulative, you're never going to get through to them because they're going to always find a way to turn it around and make it your fault. Number 9, isolation. Any manipulative person wants to separate their victim from anyone who can talk sense into them. So it's all about programming. Let them program you for you to take abuse or for them to extract all of the resources out of you without anyone interfering with what they're doing. So any guy that is trying to separate you from your family, your friends, he's trying to isolate you, and you need to make sure that you do not allow it to happen. Number 8, control over finances. Any manipulative person wants a full-on dependent because a full-on dependent has no power and nowhere to run. Therefore, they have no other choice but to accept the abuse that they're being put through. So if you're in a situation where a person wants to be in control of all of the finances, that is a dangerous situation to be in. Never give up financial control. You need to have an escape plan. Number 7, inconsistent behavior. This is an indicator that a person is not who they present themselves to be in the beginning, because energy just does not come to a complete stop, pick up, full speed ahead, and then stop again. It just doesn't work that way. So when you see a person being very inconsistent, this is an indicator that that person is not who they have presented themselves to be at the beginning. Take note and move on. Number 6, emotional blackmail. Now, this is when a guy who is afraid that you're going to leave because you do have the power of finances and all of this support groups and things, and he's afraid that you're going to leave him. So his last straw in his mind is to tell you that if you don't stay, I'm going to take my own life. I'm going to unalive myself. That's emotional blackmail. And this is something that you should not fall for, because they typically do this with people who have very caring personalities or empaths. And I need you to know that you should not feel guilty for not responding to these claims. Emotional blackmail. Number 5, conditional love. Now, this portion is really different because there is no such thing as love when it comes to a male, because they're incapable of love. And you'll know this if you read my 5 components of love and the 41 shades of men. But conditional love is when a person withholds affection from you in return for you not doing something that they wanted you to do. So it's a form of manipulation to emotionally hurt you by withholding things that you desire, such as affection. That's conditional love. Number 4, blame shifting. Now, this is when he takes zero accountability for anything that goes on in his life, and he makes it seem like you are responsible for everything that's going on with him. You're responsible for his anger. You're responsible for his cheating. You're responsible for everything that he does because it's something that you did that made him do it. So anytime a person does not want to take responsibility and they shift that blame, this is a manipulative person and you want to distance yourself from them. Number 3, gaslighting. This is a notorious tactic that narcissists like to use. All right. So basically, gaslighting is making you question your own reality. You can look outside and see that the sky is blue, but if you listen to them long enough, you'll begin to question whether your eyes are actually seeing blue or they're seeing red. All right. So gaslighting is a tactic that you need to be on the lookout for at the very beginning. Number 2, invalidation. He constantly makes you feel like your feelings are wrong and they are unjustified for you to have them. So make sure that any person that you're around, if they're not validating how you feel and they make you feel bad for it, this behavior will intensify. So go ahead and cut it off at the head. And number 1, guilt tripping. Constant guilt tripping, making you feel bad for his emotions, making you feel guilty for every bad thing that goes on in his life, even if he is the cause of his own problems. So these are the 10 signs that you're dating a manipulative man and you want to get away from it. Make sure you look in the description and get your copy of 5 Components of Love and the game 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You. Click the like, subscribe, and that notification bell. See you on the next episode.